Alrighty guys, so we are going to be working with estimation today. So our question is, how do we solve multi-digit addition and subtraction problems using estimation? So we're going to go ahead and review a little bit of what we did in class. So we have 9,352 plus 150,943. And if you remember what I said in class, if you're paying attention, you know that you need to make sure that you properly stack all of your numbers and make sure that the right columns line up with one another. That's very important because, say for this problem, I were to put the 9 underneath the 5. That would be saying that that 9 is worth 90,000 when we know that it's only worth 9,000, and that will completely mess up your entire problem and give you the wrong answer. So let's go ahead and solve this. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is, good, it's 12. But what do I need to do? I need to put my 2 down at the bottom, and my 1 would be carried up top. So that means that my 0 is actually worth, this is a 1 instead. So 9 plus 0 is 0, plus 1 is 10. I almost accidentally gave you the answer there. So we put a 0 down, and we carry our 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Then 1 plus 0 is 0. So our answer is 160,295. Now, like we said, our numbers have periods. So where does our comma need to go? In between the 0 and the 2. So I would like for you to solve this question as the your turn number 1. So 257,476 minus 134,842. And then when you're ready to move on to today's lesson, you can click play. So today's lesson, like I said, is working with estimation. So estimating is to give an answer close to the exact answer. So instead of you solving a problem, let's say 19,832 plus 5,000, you would be doing 19,000 plus 5. Which one sounds easier? The second one. So the way that you can make your problem that simple is by doing estimating and rounding. So whenever you see the keyword about, you know that they're asking you to round. Okay. You can round numbers to the tens column, the hundreds column, 1,000 columns, 10,000 columns, millions. You can round and do your estimation for any column. So let's give it a try. 119 plus 67. We're going to start off simple. So 119 plus 67, we need to round it. Now, we're not being told what column to round to, so we need to go ahead and just look at our numbers. We have a number in the ones column, we have numbers in the tens column, but we only have one number in the hundreds column. So let's go ahead and round to the nearest tenth. So 119 would become 120. 67 would become what? 70. So now instead of solving 119 plus 67, we could easily solve 120 plus 70. So working from right to left, we have 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 2 is 9. And then we have a 1. So 119 plus 67 is about 190. It's about 190 because we're estimating that it's going to be around that number. It's not the exact number, but it is around that number, and it is our good, strong guess. Let's try it again with subtraction. 2,742 minus 637. So we need to round again. Let's look at our columns. We have numbers in our ones, numbers in our tens, numbers in our hundreds, but only 1 in our thousands. So what do you think we're going to round to? The nearest hundreds. So our 2 stays the same. We look at our next door. 5 or more, we raise a score. 4 or less, we let it rest. So this is a 4, so we're going to let it rest. So it's going to be 2,700 minus 637. Let's round it and estimate. So look next door. It's 4 or less, so we let it rest. Excuse me. So our answer is going to be about 2,100. Because zeros, 7 minus 6 is 1, and then 2. So sometimes you're going to have questions like this, where they're written with numbers that are bolded, or you have the question that says round to the nearest bolded place value. So this number, again, is the hundreds. So it makes it easier to stack our numbers so we can easily add. So 4,823. Let's do it that way. 823 plus 542. But did we round it to help us estimate easier? No. So let's look at it. We know that we have to round to the nearest 100. So this is now going to be what? Try to solve it on your own for a second. Okay, it's going to be 4,800 plus 500. So we have 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0 again. Then we have 8 plus 5, which is what, guys? 13. Carry the 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So our answer is 5,300. Okay, so here are questions number 2 and 3 for the your turn. 4,623 plus 686 is, you're going to round to the nearest bolded digit and estimate our answer. Number 3 is the same, 270,459 minus 81,872. Okay, see you tomorrow.